Yeah, that's right. So you're going to have the League of Women Voters, along with some other organizations, in public libraries throughout Spokane today to help eligible voters through that registration process. We all know that we just came through a federal presidential election last year, but there is an election this year too. And since local elections tend to pull out fewer voters as well as off-year elections, local groups feel an especially strong duty this year to get people registered. Across the nation, a little more than 3 out of 5 people reported to the census in 2016 that they were registered to vote. And according to the Spokane County Elections Office, those numbers are always going to be their highest immediately following a presidential election, meaning they could decline from there. All of this together means there are a lot of people who are not registered to vote.
Many people are entitled to vote and don't realize that they are. We're going to get you registered. We're going to get you information about when you're going to vote next and access to information about candidates and issues so you can be informed and make a good choice.
The League of Women Voters in Spokane is celebrating National Voter Registration Day by setting up in public libraries in Spokane. They're going to be helping people register to vote, as well as answering some of their questions. And they say they're going to do that for people regardless of political affiliation or ideological stripe.
We don't support a candidate and we don't support a party. There is a form in the state of Washington. It's very, very clear and easy to follow. And we'll walk you through that, and you put your information in and sign and date it, and you're all done.
Besides not being registered to vote, another common issue that arises is incomplete, inaccurate, or out-of-date information on record with the Elections Office. And just because you've updated your address and information with other agencies, like the Department of Licensing, doesn't necessarily mean it's updated with the Elections Office. This can lead folks to believe that they're registered and ready to vote, only to run into hiccups on Election Day. In the state of Washington, it's pretty easy to check this info ahead of time. In fact, the Spokane County Elections Office says you can do it in about a minute. Just head to My Vote on the state of Washington's website and put in your name and birth date. You can then check the info on file and make corrections if needed, and in doing so, make sure you're ready to vote when the time comes.
We cannot be a democracy unless people are involved and unless they vote. I think about my own dad in that generation of World War II veterans, and he would say, I fought for that right. Always vote. So it's important not to get tired. You know, that's the tendency. It's like, oh gosh, I can do nothing about this. Well, yes, you can.
So it's not just Spokane that's going to be having National Voter Registration Day events today. They're going to be happening throughout our area and across the nation. But the process to register is going to be slightly different in Idaho versus Washington. So if you're not going to one of these events, but you still want to register on National Voter Registration Day, we have links to information on the process in both states on our website, krem.com.